Hey guys, how you doing today? So I want to do a quick video on all the stuff that are coming to Warframe this week in the next 3 days. First thing, we're going to be getting Sanctuary Onslaught. It will be from Cephalon Samaris, and the subject will be experiment. It says, Hunter, you have proven your dedication to the cause. It's time to enlighten you, to show you what we have built together. It is time to enter the Sanctuary. In the simulated universe of the Sanctuary, my data immortals have fought each other countless times. Through this violence, I have studied and documented their character, but my studies cannot be complete without the power of the Tenno. Your duty in this experiment is to kill as many specimens as possible. In this chaos, the true nature of these creatures will be revealed, as will yearns. So all the people who wanted to kill the Sanctuary targets to probably feel powerful can now do that in this mission. And obviously, you're going to go to Cephalon Samaris and relay. What you have to do is enter the portal to the Sanctuary and survive against increasingly difficult waves of enemies. When a wave is complete, Samaris will open a portal to a new zone within the Sanctuary. At least at the start of a new wave, quickly kill as many enemies as possible to gain focus. Travel deeper within the Sanctuary to cover the missing Khora blueprints, new capture scenes, and more. It would be wise to bring your strongest Tenno allies along with you. They will want seeing they will like feedback on it, like love it or lose it. This is one of the first completely new game modes we have added in a while, and we tried to include some player feedback in its offering. If you have thoughts on what you played, please provide some constructive feedback here. Also, this shows a little bit more detail of what core abilities will be. Overpower your enemies with the whip wielding warrior and the metal cravat. Dominate the battlefield with Khora's adaptable, offensive, defensive, and supportive ability. Reveal this shattered Warframe by surviving the Sanctuary. So let's go over her first ability, which is Whip Claw. Send enemies reeling with a defeating, deafening whip crack. I'm sorry. Ensnare, bind helpless targets and living metal, entangling others who stay close. Disperse the trap with a crack. The whip. By the way, her whip claw goes off of her melee damage or her melee mods. I don't think they have status, but they probably will go off the damage most likely. And the snare is supposed to make whip claw do more damage. So you use the snare, then whip claw after, you're supposed to do more damage. Her third ability is Venari, summon the ferocious gleaming cavat, used again to cycle between attack, protect, and heal postures. So basically, she's supposed to be able to heal allies and yourself as a Warframe, or she can protect you, or she can go offensive and attack our enemies. Strangle Doom. Weave a dome of living chains to ensnare and strangle any enemy within and any foolish enough to approach. So that's basically how four. It's a giant dome of chains that stun enemies in the air, and you can shoot them or slash them down with your whip. New reinforcement: expand your level of customization by adding new downers and weapons to your arsenal. This is one of the main things I want to talk about right here. Seems a lot of people have forgotten, but Korra is going to come with two weapons. One is called the Hystrix, launch a flurry of metallic quills, not bullets, with Korra's signature sidearm. Use alternate fire to change the elemental damage type on the fly. So basically, it has alternate fire modes that has different elemental damage. They showed that in the Death Stream some time ago. It has 26.7 accuracy, 30% critical chance, 2.6 critical multiplier, so you can tell this is going to be a quick weapon. Fire rate is 7.0. Magazine size is 16, which is pretty small. Reload is pretty fast at 1.7. Status is 6.0. Trigger is auto. Puncture damage is 31. Slash is 5.0. And elemental damage is 28, depending on which type you're going to be using at the time. So seems like a pretty good secondary so far. And then we're going to have the dual carrots. Tear through any target with these vicious claw-like blades. The signature sword of Khora. So yeah, I'm glad we got another dual sword in the game. We don't have most of them. Actually, I think this one is like the dark split sword. I could be wrong, but this is definitely together. I know there's your earlier concept for it, and then there was debating to make it in a pole arm or a sword. But we're gonna see whenever it gets into the game. But as far as I can see, this is supposed to be a dual sword, and they're holding it with one hand. So maybe it's like the dark split sword. Right. The attack speed is 1.25. Kind of fast. I mean, without a Prime Fairy or a Berserker mod, you see it has, yep, it's a critical weapon. So critical chance is 28, channeling damage is 1.5, channeling cost is 5, critical multiplier 2.6, damage block is 60%, leap attack is 88, sprint attack is really high, 264. Status is low, wall attack is 176, impact damage is 5.3, puncture damage is 13.2, and slash damage is 35.0. That's good. So it's the slash weapon with high crit. So you can definitely be a berserker on that. Also, we have a new weapon that they just showcased. It's called the Velt. Precise calibration, rapid trigger pull, and steady hand all combined to bring down the hardest prey or on two legs or four. So it looks like a sniper rifle. Or I could be wrong. It could be just a rifle. I don't see a sniper scope on it. So accuracy is 32, critical chance is 22, critical multiplier is 2.2, fire rate is 3.67, magazine is 16, noise is alarming, reload is 1.8, status is 22%, trigger is semi, impact damage is 23, puncture damage is 23, and slash damage is 43. So this is gonna be a slash based rifle, it seems. You could definitely build this for a hybrid build since it's like 22 status and 22% crit. Also, this is what I'm actually very much anticipating. We have new Zar parts. Hawk has new Zar parts available in his shop and Cedars. I'm gonna mess these up. The Sepfon, a Zar strike for katana, staff, and dagger style weapons. A steady blade for steady hands. The Rabvi is Zar strike for machete, heavy hammer, and dagger style weapons. Measures twice, strike once, heavily. The Dakram is all strike for size, heavy axes, and daggers style weapons, lightweight for flash and bite. The Stratung is how I'm going to pronounce that one. A two-handed Zog grip for measure strikes and greater impact. Korb, a one-handed Zog grip for measure strikes and greater impact. Then we have this new Sandana that's going to come in with her, which is the Karada Sandana, falling lines to meet sharpened spikes, and Khora's signature Sandana. And then we have Khora's other helmet, the Delphi helmet, a unique style alternate helmet for Khora. Step through the portal tunnel, Khora awaits. And that's basically what we're going to be getting next 3 days. So I would assume that it might come out on the 20th when Play Start ends, but we might be able to get it sooner than that. So thank you guys for watching. Leave a like so I know that you guys are supporting me, and subscribe if you want more content. I'm going to try to give you content whenever it is possible. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.